Ski division is where the whole sport got its start, and Jammin' Jeff Jacobs here, 7-time national, 6-time world champion, but a lot of the runabout riders have brought out skis also, so it's going to be real interesting. Minoru Kanamori, the Flying Fish, Chris Fischetti, they're all going to be competing.
And a fantastic little race course for the riders today.
Couple little interesting tricks in this course. First of all, the West Coast equalizer buoy down that lower right-hand corner. The second thing is the Plymouth Rock ramp jump that's going to be incorporated on the course. It's going to be an option section of the course, and it's actually going to shorten the course just a little. So a lot of riders are going to be looking forward to using that ramp, and it could tighten things up. Outside options still available if the riders choose to ride the buoy.
In the stand-up and in the sit-down, riders have the option of going around all the buoys or going over the jump. Right now, let's get it going with the Pro Ski Shootout.
And they're off. Jacobs gets a big hole shot. McCluggage and Flores rail going to the first turn, leaning hard on each other. And finally break it off and make that first turn. McCluggage with the advantage. And Victor Sheldon has a real hard time at the first turn. He goes down and he's back on his feet.
And here's Jammin' Jeff Jacobs out of El Cajon, California on that Reba-prepped Yamaha Superjet.
Jacobs working his way around the first turn, looking back second place. Minoru Kanamori, third place. The Flying Fish, Chris Fischetti. Kanamori, a former Japanese national champion. Fish, a many-time American champion. As they head right toward us down that front straightaway, and we get a good look at the Jammer.
These racers are attaining speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in the straightaway.
Jammer working his way around the course, heading down through the option section of the course.
2 weeks ago, Jeff Jacobs claimed his 7th national title. He's also the 6-time world champion. 26-year-old Jeff Jacobs has simply been dominating the sport.
Jacobs, a master technician at working the buoys and the rough water as it churns up here on the Arrowhead Pond. Heads down that front straightaway.
You know, some of these riders have a lot of experience with one of the most important parts of the course, the Plymouth Rock ramp jump. Right there is Minoru Kanamori on that number 20 Kawasaki jet ski in 1989. He won the ramp jump at the World Final.
Third place right behind the Flying Fish, Chris Fischetti. Fischetti, a many-time national champion and world champion, lines up for the ramp jump. Has Kanamori in his sights right now. He's trying to set him up for the pass. Kanamori took the outside line. Fischetti to the inside. Fischetti completes the pass as he drops in right in front of Minoru Kanamori. Takes second place.
Oh, I like the aggressive behavior of Fischetti going for the ramp jump and making it work for him.
Chris Fischetti, a master of the ramp jump, has used it in the past to gain some valuable knowledge about it. And earlier, Chris Fischetti explained to me just what you have to do.
When you're charging the ramp, it looks like just a big steep wall. You tend to want to weight the boat to the rear a little bit, be real smooth, real flat, real consistent with the trigger, and hopefully you get a real smooth patch of water right as you accelerate at the ramp, because the more acceleration you have at the ramp, hopefully the lighter the front of the boat is. So you hit some bumps or some turmoil or some things like that, tends to veer the boat or point the nose down a little bit, and you might hit the ramp at the wrong angle, and that's usually the problem.
And right there you can see a real good explanation of the knowledge Chris Fischetti's earned in the past on how to use that ramp jump to your advantage.
It's a beautiful Southern California day here at the Arrowhead Pond in Anaheim. One of the largest crowds ever to see a jet sports competition is on hand here at Jet Jam 97. In first place right now is Jeff Jacobs, second place Fischetti, and in third place Minoru Kanamori. The Pro Ski Shootout is a little over halfway done. This is the interesting format here. It's 10 minutes of racing, and then after 10 minutes, the white flag goes up, and there's one more lap to go.
Jacobs around the buoy and heads down the front straightaway. Now there's the West Coast equalizer buoy down at the end of that course. Kanamori and Fischetti have already used it. Jacobs and Flores have yet to use it. It looks like Jacobs has decided now's the time for him to pick up that equalizer buoy. He does. Back on the course and stays in the number 1 spot.
Jeff Jacobs is in first place, followed by Flores in second, Fischetti in third, Kanamori in fourth, and Chris McCluggage in fifth place right now in the Pro Ski Challenge.
And we take a look at McCluggage running in fifth place. 2-time national champion in the ski division, switched over a few years ago to runabouts. Hasn't spent much time on the skis. This boat, they just took one of his runabout motors, dropped it in this hull. Not really time to set up for it. Chris is just not on his game plan today, having a little bit of problems all over the race course, a little bit on this ski boat.
The racers are having a great time here. A lot of them haven't had that much experience or haven't used their stand-ups that much, but they're really going for it here. Look at this, 2 riders
celebration over the bomber, Tom Bonacci.
The water's getting a little bit rough here from all the activity.
The pond is only 5 feet deep. We take a look at second place. Rob Flores above the Team Kawasaki as he works his way up, and he's trying to challenge the jammer, Jeff Jacobs, for the #1 spot. And down goes Flores.
And has a big opportunity for Chris Fischetti to gain on Flores. Now remember, Flores has yet to go out around the West Coast equalizer buoy.
Fischetti comes off the ramp jump one more time, closing in. Flores on the outside loop, trying to hold on to his spot. Fischetti coming right in, side by side. Oh, rubbing rails, and Flores holds on to the second spot as Fish goes down.
Oh, Flores had that inside spot, and Fish could not get around him. Fish has got to be looking for that second place position right now.
Fish all over Flores as they head down the front straightaway, running right in his backwater. Now they get a lap rider in between them. But Flores working his way around and heading up for the split section of the course one more time.
I'd like to see both these guys go over the ramp right now. They're really battling it out hard for that second place spot.
This time, Rob Flores takes the inside track in the ramp jump. Fischetti goes to the outside. Fischetti looks like he's got a slight advantage as they head for the merge.
Oh, they're coming in tight. Fischetti! Can he get him? Yeah, he pulls right around Flores, and the crowd is loving it.
Flores bobbled slightly coming around that one yellow buoy, and Fischetti used it to perfection. Around him he goes. Chris Fischetti takes over second place.
Right now, the white flag is up. That means 10 minutes have gone by, and there's only one lap left here at Jet Jam 97's Broski Shootout.
And the jammer, Jeff Jacobs, for the last time is heading down the backside of the course, lines up. The Plymouth Rock ramp jump, off he goes, and this one looks like it belongs to the jammer.
Looks like Jammin' Jeff Jacobs is going to take a victory here at Jet Jam 97. He has been dominating the stand-up class for his entire career. 7-time national champion coming away here with an easy victory.
The jammer across the finish line takes the #1 spot. A little reluctant to come to Jet Jam this year because of the grueling tour schedule, but I'm sure he's glad that he did. Chris Fischetti takes the second spot. Rob Flores picks up third.
Fischetti is the 1991 world champ in the stand-up division. Look at him right there. He's a consummate showman as he pulls his boat up onto the rocks for the crowd. And Rob Flores finished in third place.